Okay, so this is a little demonstration for one of our FAQ questions as to my needle is or my machine is taking more volts to run. Same setup as before, needle runner there. Click that on and we drop it into the tube and a back stem. As you can see, when we move the needle, there is absolutely no restriction on it at all. Most machine builders will tell you, do you know what I mean, that without an elastic band, it's something you can try yourself, your machine will run a volt lighter. There is absolutely no hindrance. It glides. This is how it should work in the back stem. There is a few problems, and I'll demonstrate. Problem number one is that because we're so used to using the elastic bands, we bend the needle bar. If I put a bend in the bar, and I've over-exaggerated it, when we put it in, obviously now the needle catches on the inside. I've done it this way to show you, do you know what I mean, that when you put a bend in, now it drags. Obviously this is going to slow your machine down, which is no good. We'll straighten it back a bit. Now, because it's got a bend in, it's not as loose as it was. Now the bar's straight again. No pressure. If I just pull it, it just drops. You can see I'm not putting any pressure on it at all. The same goes with the machines. When you buy a tattoo machine or when you get a tattoo machine, precision is what we work with, and it should be dead central. If the armature bar is slightly to the left, so I'll put false there, obviously now it drags. If it's to the right, it drags. Up, it drags. Down, it drags. The needle runner isn't at fault with this. It's a simple adjustment. If you're using a coil, it'll be your armature bar. A mil high, a mil low. It's not a massive thing. We all know that we've done our apprenticeships, we know how to set a machine. All I'm trying to explain to you is that here, it glides. It acts like a piston. Very, very smooth, no restriction, no nothing. If the needle runner is hindered inside the back stem, it will slow your machine down. If you do want to bend your needle, please do a bend from the back, from the solder on the needle point down. And what you'll find is, if you want it to run at the bottom, it will still run at the bottom, but it won't restrict the needle or the needle runner.